Dear guest, welcome to our 2025 European Water Awards ceremony. The European Water Awards are presented to acknowledge and reward technologies that demonstrate a commitment to innovation and exceed current standards. The objective is to ensure the provision of safer and higher quality drinking water for future generations, as well as to honor solutions that contribute to the protection of aquatic ecosystems. All projects competing for the award are subsequently entered into the BWF Innovation Center, which facilitates the transfer of cutting-edge knowledge to solve concrete global challenges. Well, talking about innovations and new technologies, we proudly share an exciting global announcement. I invite to the stage Mr. Fouad Komeit, Director of the Water Technology Innovation Center at the Saudi Water Authority, who will introduce Saudi Arabia's flagship Innovation-Driven Water Sustainability Conference and the launch of the prestigious Global Prize for Innovation in Water. Mr. Komeit, welcome to the stage.
Good afternoon, everyone. First, I would like to thank all the organizers of the Water Forum, especially Mr. Marco and his wonderful team, for their warm hospitality and the excellent organization, and also for giving us the valuable opportunity to share the exciting global announcement today. It's my honor to introduce the IDWS 2025, which is the Innovation-Driven Water Sustainability Conference, which will take place from 8 to 10 December 2025 this year at the Ritz-Carlton in Jeddah City in Saudi Arabia. That will be supported by the Saudi Water Authority. This will be the Saudi Arabia leading platform for the water innovation, bringing together global leaders, pioneers, and policy experts to shape the sustainable of the future of the water futures. Please, if you scan this barcode, you will have access to the full details of the conference, and you can register there. What are the key dates for it? What are the participation opportunities there? And of course, we will be here for if there is any questions after this session. Alongside this, if you go to the next slide, please. Yeah. Alongside this, we are thrilled to announce the launch of the Global Prize for the Innovation in Water, a major international award recognizing breakthrough ideas and technologies that are reshaping the future of the water. The prize offers worldwide visibility, recognition, and opportunity to make real, lasting impact. Thank you once again, and we truly look forward to welcoming you this December in Jeddah. If you allow me, I would like to invite my colleague, Engineer Arif Alkalali, the General Advisor of the Water Resources at MIWA, to deliver a short message. Thank you so much.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I must say that I am happy for having attended this forum. It has been enriching to me, and one of its characteristics is that we see that it goes directly to action, and in fact you see action while the forum is going on. So thank you very much for that. It gave me a new dimension, and rest assured that I will pass this home when I go there. Saudi Arabia, as you probably have observed, first is hosting the World Water Forum 2027, and I will deliver to you now, the statement right now. Also, Saudi Arabia has worked in establishing, and it is established right now, the Global Water Organization. And also it is establishing the International Research Center. Basically, this comes as the kingdom's responsibility towards the world in bringing better future for everybody. One of the characteristics of the World Water Forum, or the theme of the World Water Forum, is water for better future for tomorrow, and or action for better tomorrow. And action is something that I can see here today, despite the fact that it has a new dimension than what we usually face, which is the challenges globally. But this brings a new dimension in the quality of water, bringing a dimension of health, a dimension of transparency, a dimension of also standardization, a new dimension of standardization. I would like to leave you now with the statement from the World Water Forum. And by the way, I am the thematic officer for Saudi Arabia for the World Water Forum 2027. The link to the submissions that I will announce right now, I'll give it to Marco. I'll give the link to Marco, who will pass it to everybody. Okay, here the message: help shape the future of water. Open call for input on 11th Water Forum thematic process. Submission open from 26th of May to 25th of June. Following the successful kick-off of the first stakeholder consultation meetings and collective vision for the forum, Action for Better Tomorrow has emerged. Now the process moves forward to your input. The call is an opportunity for water stakeholders, experts, and partners around the world to contribute to the development of the themes, content for the forum, and it is open for every new action-driven theme. We encourage you to send your feedback, suggestions, or additions related to any of the 6 themes to ensure the process reflects the diversity and depth of water-related issues across the region and in the globe. The 6 themes that we are focusing on right now is water security, water finance, water diplomacy, water for human and nature, and innovation for water. And there is a link that I will send to Marco in order for anybody to receive the input. The World Water Council and the 11th World Water Forum National Secretary extend their gratitude for your continued engagement and support. And we really started from now in order to make sure that everybody is included in this process. Support, your voice is essential in helping us build competitiveness and inclusive and action-oriented forum. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your open call. I'm sure some of us will apply. Okay. Today, we are thrilled to present 4 outstanding and innovative projects for this year's European Water Award, which will be awarded in 2 categories. We will hear a brief presentation on each project. So, without further ado, I invite the first presenter to the stage, Mr. Takuzo Aida from the RIKEN Center for Emergent Matter Science, is going to present a new durable plastic that won't contribute to the microplastic pollution in oceans, as you promised us yesterday. So the stage is yours.
Thank you very much for engaging to these great opportunities, and I really like to thank Malcolm for this great efforts. So what I really like to talk about is a new conceptually new supramolecular plastic for sustainability. So here you see 4 important numbers. I'd like to explain one by one. The first one, the total amount of plastic materials we produce so far is huge, 11 billion. The next one, the only 9% we recycle. And this value, the total amount of plastic materials annually produced. Still, we produce a huge amount. The third one, the total amount of plastic waste floating in the ocean. Surprising. And even now, every year we just dump the plastic into the ocean. So it's caused a huge problem for microplastics and many things. And still, up to the year 2050, it is anticipated that this amount goes up to 35 billion. It's huge. How can we do that for the children? So what kind of future would you like to leave for the children? Because they cannot choose the environment they are living in the future. So this is our responsibility, I think. Yes, our answer is here. So if you don't explain to you, then you could think that it is kind of ordinary plastic, but actually totally different, even though it contains sweet tomato. If you have, you can also design much stronger materials depending on the composition. But if you put that in a seawater, so it was a 20 times acceleration, so it's not a reality, but you can see that they melt, dissolve, like. Yes, I have that. It's nearly gone, I hope. Yeah, it's quick. Then, the other one, we put that. It's totally okay, because sometimes we want to utilize plastic under water environment or seawater. But it's totally okay because we have thin coating on the surface of this plastic. Then it's even stay for more than 20 years. Then we don't have 20 days, we don't have any problem. Then, like ordinary plastic, then we can do injection molding to make this type of a three-dimensional structure, or we can make fiber extrusion, then to make thin fibers. So basic strategy, I like to tell chemistry, unfortunate, but please accept. So the name is supramolecular polymers that I'm pioneering in 1988. Then for making polymer, then we need to connect monomers by using a chemical bond. And then the polymer can be processed into plastic, okay? So we use infinite bonding. That's why the recycling is extremely difficult. What happens, we should utilize the reversible bonding to make a so-called supramolecular polymer. Then bonding are reversible, so you can come back to the monomer. Due to this reversible nature, then the SP can be recyclable easily. But it is anticipated that mechanically poor. So how we can do that? If we just lock the reversible process. To stop this process, then polymer could be very strong. But, okay, yes, but sometimes we need to open this lock and lock. By using an environmental salt, then you can unlock this, then we can come back to the monomers. This is what we have invented. So this is one example. Here you see molecules. This is totally inorganic molecules and no carbon, non-flammable, and non-CO2 emissive, and widely authorized FDA-approved food additive. You eat already, and in fact, it has been utilized for fertilizer and soil conditioner, and surprisingly cheap, $130 per 1 ton. And then it is mechanically metabolizable after hydrolysis. This compound we need to just synthesize from one step by natural compound. Then if you mix these two in water, then you end up with this type of phase-separated structure. The lower phase, condensed phase, is very important because we have close-knit network structure. Then upon drying, then you end up with plastics. Very easy. We don't have any heat. We don't have any energy. Just mixing in water, then you end up with plastics. Then I talk about two combinations. Then if you don't want to utilize the upper one, then you can also utilize sugar. This is sugar. And by changing the structure of the blue parts, then you can change the mechanical properties easily. Yes, I like to summarize what we have done. That it is glassy, colorless, transparent, and non-flammable. Then high thermal stability is up to 350 degrees, like ordinary plastic, high mechanical properties, and acceptable deformability like this, and thermal reshapable, and self-healable, and non-dissociable in deionized water, but readily dissociable in saline and seawater, and biologically metabolizable, and usable in water with surface coating, and closed-loop recyclable, and non-toxic without genetic mutation, and 3D printable. There are many interesting aspects of these plastics. Then the mechanical properties. These are the commodity plastics, okay? Yes, something like that. Plastic shows much better mechanical properties. Then deformability. PET is very nice because PET bottle. Yeah, we are comparable, and sugar version are much better than PET. Then closed-loop recyclable. If you utilize salty water, then you can just dissociate into two monomers. Then by adding ethanol, you can obtain SHMP and also the other one. Then once again, you can combine these two in water to come back to the original thing. This can be done even in the presence of other plastics because our plastic is sensitive to water. Finally, then if you put that in the soil, then 72 hours, then you already observe this deterioration, and then 216 hours, then they almost disappear. Even though polylactic acid, which is biodegradable, stay pretty okay. So it's a good thing is that our polymer may be able to eventually utilize for activating unused land on this planet. Then we succeeded in CO2 fixation to make plastics. I don't want to go into details because it is just confidential still. Then I really like to appreciate my students who worked very hard for applying, achieving to this stage. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you very much. Our second presenters are Mrs. Ji-hye Kim and Mrs. Yoon Hong from Q1 Property, and they both will present the Q1 Wells Mineral Water Purifier.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a true honor to be here today. I'm Ji-hye Kim, a product planner at Q1 Wells in South Korea. Dr. Hong will help me to translate this speech for me. From now on, I will introduce Q1 Wells Mineral Water Purifier, which many people are curious about.
Ji-hye Kim was the manager that KISA and Q1 Wells did the collaborative research project. And she helped to proceed the research a lot. With a researcher in Q1 Wells, Hyun Sun-young. Raise your hand. Yes. Actually, she develops the her team develops the ceramic bowl coated with minerals.
먼저 회사 소개를 간략히 드린 후에 저희 교원 웰스 미네랄 정수기의 핵심 기술 솔루션을 설명드리도록 하겠습니다.
First, let me begin with a brief introduction of Q1 Wells followed by a detailed explanation of the core technological solutions behind the 교원웰스 mineral water purifier.
저희 교원그룹은 1985년도에 교육 서비스를 기반으로 설립이 되어서 올해로 40주년을 맞이했습니다. 교육 노하우를 바탕으로 건강가전, 건강 레저, 그리고 상조, 이커머스 등과 같은 생활문화 전반으로 사업을 확대하며 고객 삶의 질 향상을 기여하고 있습니다.
교원 Group was established in 1985 based on educational services and is celebrating its 40th anniversary this year. Building upon our expertise in educational business, we have successfully expanded into various lifestyle and cultural sectors, including health appliances, hotel and leisure, and pre-need services and e-commerce, all with the goal improving the quality of life for our customers.
그중 저희 교원 웰스는 2002년도에 설립된 종합 라이프스타일 브랜드입니다. 정수기, 공기청정기, 비데와 같은 건강가전뿐만 아니라 뷰티기기, 매트리스, 식물 재배기 등과 같은 정기적인 관리가 필요한 제품군에 대해서 차별화된 렌탈 서비스를 제공하고 있습니다.
As part of the 교원 Group, 교원 웰스 is a comprehensive lifestyle brand established in 2002. We provide differentiated rental services not only for health appliances such as water purifiers, air purifiers, and bidet, but also for product categories that require regular maintenance, including beauty devices, mattresses, and plant cultivators.
교원 웰스는 싱가포르 정수기 시장 점유율 1위를 달성할 만큼 아시아 해외 시장에서도 성공적으로 사업을 확대하고 있으며 이를 통해 글로벌 시장에서 제품 우수성을 확고히 인정받고 있습니다.
교원 웰스 has successfully expanded its business into the Asian market, achieving the number one water purifier market share in Singapore. The growth has further strengthened the global recognition of the excellence of our products.
그럼 여기서 질문 하나 드리겠습니다. 단순히 깨끗한 물을 넘어서 지속 가능성과 건강을 담은 물의 미래는 과연 무엇이라고 생각하십니까?
Now, I would like to pose a question. Beyond simply providing clean water, what do you envision as a future of water that encompasses both health and sustainability?
Our answer is to this question is the West Lemon Water Purifier. 저희 슬리먼 정수기는 지속 가능하면서도 건강한 물 솔루션을 제공합니다. 먼저 정전기 흡착 방식의 나노 필터로 중금속, 미세 플라스틱 등과 같은 유해 물질을 99.9% 제거를 하면서도 건강한 미네랄은 풍부하게 보존합니다. 특히 한국 유명 약수터의 그 미네랄 함량 기준을 충족하여 물의 안전성을 확보하였으며 물마크 인증 기준에 저촉되지 않는 규산 성분을 추가하여 치매 예방에도 도움을 주도록 설계했습니다. 자연유래 미네랄 원료를 가열 성형한 세라믹 볼이 필터링된 물과 만나서 미네랄 가득한 건강한 물을 출수합니다.
The Wells Slimmer Water Purifier provides a sustainable and healthy water solution. Firstly, its electrostatic adsorption nanofilter over there removes 99.9% of harmful substances such as heavy metals and microplastics while preserving rich healthy minerals. In particular, it meets the average mineral content levels found in Korea's well-known natural spring waters, ensuring both safety and nutritional value. Additionally, it incorporates silica components that do not violate the watermark certification standards designed to help prevent dementia. As water passes through the filter, features ceramic bowls made from heat-formed naturally derived mineral materials. It is enriched with beneficial minerals, providing consumers with mineral-rich, healthy waters. That's calcium, magnesium, and potassium. And then the silica. The cartridges are actually outside for you to see.
두 번째는 친환경 가치 실현을 위해서 꾸준히 노력하고 있습니다. 80% 이상 무한 재활용이 가능한 알루미늄 코크를 적용해서 플라스틱 사용량을 획기적으로 줄였습니다. 또한 친환경 냉매를 사용하여서 오존층 파괴를 막고 온실가스 발생량을 줄여서 환경 보호에 힘썼습니다. 그리고 마지막으로 자동 절전 기능을 제품에 탑재해서 불필요한 에너지 소비를 최소화하였습니다.
Second, we continuously strive to realize eco-friendly values. We have significantly reduced plastic usage by applying an aluminum corks and a compact size, over 80% of which can be infinitely recycled. In addition, we use eco-friendly refrigerant to prevent ozone depletion and reduce greenhouse gas emission, actively leading the way in environmental protection. Finally, an automatic power-saving function has been incorporated to minimize unnecessary energy consumption.
저희 교원헬스는 앞으로도 지속가능한 기술 개발에 힘쓰며 미래 세대를 위한 더욱 안전하고 건강한 음용수를 제공하는 것을 목표로 하고 있습니다. 그리고 더 나아가서 다양한 고객의 건강 니즈에 맞춘 개인화된 물 솔루션을 개발을 목표로 하고 있으며 글로벌 네트워크 구축을 통해서 세계 물 문제 해결에도 기여하는 사회공헌 활동에도 힘쓸 예정입니다.
Gyeongwon Wells will continue to focus on developing sustainable technologies to provide even safer and healthier drinking water for future generations. Furthermore, we aim to develop personalized water solutions tailored to the diverse health needs of our customers. Through these efforts, we plan to establish a global network and actively contribute to solving water challenges around the world as part of our corporate social responsibility initiatives.
Thank you for listening to our presentation. By the way, our water purifier is on display so please take an Interlast and try the sample if you like. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Following this presentation, I invite Mr. Dragan Zeljko to present the Sava Flood Warning System project developed by the International Sava River Basin Commission.
Thank you very much, and thank you for your help. So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor for me to present our Sava flood forecasting and warning system. So this is a presentation. Of course, the water can be friend or enemy. So we are now. I'll try to present our system, which is a setup for fight against the detrimental effects of water. But first, let me to introduce you with the background and context, because I see the faces from all over the world. So the countries which share the Sava River Basin, so these are Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia and Montenegro, are cooperating on the basis of framework agreement to the Sava River Basin, which is in force since 2004. With main objectives to establish international regime of navigation, to cooperate in sustainable water management, and also, as I already said, to set up measures to prevent or limit hazard and reduce adverse consequences of detrimental effects of water. So caused by floods, droughts, ice, and so on, and so on. So the Sava River Basin is one of the major sub-basins of Danube River Basin, so it's southern and part of the basin, and Sava River contributes the most in its discharge to the Danube. For implementing the agreement, the countries established the International Sava River Basin Commission, which is in function since 2004. 2005. So this year we marked 20 years of, I would say, successful cooperation of the SAVA countries. And regarding this presentation, this system on which we are very proud of, I would try to tell you a few words about the beginning. So from the very beginning, we were dealing with some of the issues to help to set up this system. Firstly, started with collecting national data and national, let's say, hydraulic models, which are not the model for the whole Sava River basin, for the whole Sava River, but for the sections, for the parts, and so on. So we set up it together, and together with help of our friends from United States Corps of Engineers, we sometime in 2008-2009 produced first hydrologic model for the entire Sava River basin and first hydraulic model for the Sava River and its main tributaries. But unfortunately, in 2014, the basin was struck by let's say, catastrophic flood in May-June 2014 with 79 casualties and almost $4 billion of damage, and somehow it accelerated the activities related to establishment a joint flood forecasting warning and warning system. So immediately after the flood in June 2014, we Western Balkan Investment Framework accepted our application for the preparation of first flood risk management plan in the Sava River basin, and also for the establishment of flood forecasting and warning system. Also in 2014, we together with colleagues from World Meteorological Organization prepared so-called hydrometeorological data exchange policy, which was a very important step in setup of the system, because the countries by this policy agreed to exchange the data with no cost and through the Sava Commission. So in 2015 we established so-called Sava HIS, or Sava Hydrologic Information System. Through this system, the countries exchange data. In 2018, Sava Flood Forecasting Warning System was established, and since then it's in operational use. And in 2019, the countries together adopted first Sava flood risk management plan. So just to come back, in 2014 there was no information from the whole basin. So each country has their own system. So the flood stuck mostly, let's say, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Serbia, but without any information from headwaters and so on and so on. So this system was crucial for establishment of our flood forecasting warning system. So regarding the system itself, we choose one as the main platform, Delft-Fuse, because it was open source platform. So as I already said, each country has their own models, weather prediction models, hydraulic models, hydrology models, and so on and so on. And we could not choose any commercial software which would then lead to one, let's say, single solution and so on without any flexibility. So Delft-Fuse is the system which allows flexibility in let's say, setting up the whole system. So we have more than 10 weather prediction models in the system, also several hydraulic models with different software solutions, and I don't want to forget that backbone of the system is SAVA HIS for data collection and harmonization. And there are two also main models: SAVA hydraulic, SAVA hydrology models, which are prepared in the frame of the SAVA Commission. And why this is a system also unique, I would say, in the world, is that we have one central server, which is situated here in Slovenia in Arso, and usually this system has one backup, but we have three backups. One is in Belgrade, and also test system is in Belgrade. Another one is Zagreb in Croatia, and third one in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Part of the system is also in the seat of the SAVA Commission in Zagreb, meaning web and archive data server. So it is very important because of the sense of the ownership of the system. So many projects, let's say, fade away when they are finished, but sustainability of the SAVA flood forecasting warning system was secured by signing the memorandum of understanding in 2020, by which the countries agreed to together maintain and also upgrade the system. So in the frame of the SAVA Commission, we established international bodies, so a technical group with 3 international teams for forecasting, support, and development, steering group, technical groups, chairs of the 3 international team, and the SAVA Commission as the main body for approving any. So on the right, you can see some functions of the flood forecasting and warning system, which is, let's say, quite comprehensive and source. So benefit from this system for the cooperating countries, I would start with data sharing and transparency. So it hugely improved the exchange of real-time and historical data, mostly through the SAVA HIS. And of course, strengthen regional trust and coordinated responses. So the data are exchanged without any cost. Regarding forecasting early warning, it offers constant forecasting based on harmonized hydrological and meteorological inputs, reduces discrepancies between national models, and support joint decision making, help national agencies for timely issuing alerts, improve readiness for extreme events like flash floods and so on. It enables better risk communication. Regarding capacity building, of course, this joint work is very helpful for the people from the cooperating institutions, especially. Of course, we have from country to country, we have different level of let's say of skills. Again, we have also countries which are EU member states and which are not non-EU member states or candidate countries and so on. So bringing them together is really helpful for all. And of course, it promotes use of modern hydrological and meteorological modeling tools across the region. Regarding the cost, which is always important, so this regional system avoids duplication of efforts and investment in parallel system, although we have some national system already in some countries only use this flood forecasting warning. And shared infrastructure, modeling resources reduce national level cost. And now, so the system is now 6 to 7 years in production. Now we have ongoing efforts to in the second phase goes of flood forecasting and warning. Actually, it started this idea. Again, it is process, not project started 2017 here in Bled, when the Sava Commission adopted so-called joint plan of actions for the Sava River Basin. One of the important activities was this, so upgrading flat forecasting and warning in the basin. And after that, we are now implementing regional component of so-called Sava and Drina Corridor integrated development program, and one of the activities is this. So by improving modeling tools, will improve again the data collection. Again, there are so many new gauging stations and so on and so on. Also will produce numerical weather prediction models with, let's say, with better resolution, integrate seasonal and long-range weather forecast to better low-flow forecasting, which is one of the main outputs which we expect, and also improved existing hydrologic and hydraulic model. Again, there are so many new background data, for example, LiDAR surveying data and so on and so on. Regarding low-flow forecasting, we expect that we will integrate low-flow forecasting capabilities to better inform all users in the basin, especially for navigation, which is one of the core businesses of the Sava Commission. And so we also try to assess warning procedure in national flood and low-flow warning authorities, and also will propose innovative flood and low-flow warning products and services in the framework of the Sava Commission, including modern web dissemination platform, but it will be up to the countries whether they will use it for official issuing the alerts or not, but at least it will be their help. And also, I don't want at the end to forget that these all activities are in line with long-term activities carried out by World Meteorological Organization, again, with which we have memorandum of understanding. For example, Sava HIS is one of the pilots in their their whole system, so hydrologic informing system of the World Meteorological Organization, and we are now in work group in producing hydro source of the World Meteorological Organization, from which we also we contribute to them, and also we expect that some of the products will also be integrated in our flood forecasting warning system. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And to conclude our 4 finalists, I once again invite to the stage Mr. Takuzo Aida to present the project of the future of desalination developed by the Department of Chemistry and Biotechnology at the University of Tokyo.
Yes, thank you very much. And once again, I'm very happy that I received 2 important slots. Today, I'm going to talk about second topic, then that how we're going to accelerate desalination. There is a trade-off desalination performances. It is very nice. Yes, so these are the reported values for the desalination by using a membrane. And then if you go to a salt have a water permeability this way, then you lose the salt reflection. And vice versa, if you go to salt reflection higher, then the water permeability is very low. So there is a clear trade-off line, it is known. Then from the practical science, engineering, to the more sophisticated science, then people utilize aquaporin in our body or carbon nanotube. Then they are still far away from the ideal point. This is the ideal point. Then what we're going to do, because people already give up an idea to go further, from the scientific viewpoint. But this is what we have developed by using fluorous. The F is the fluorous, and the macrocycle. This is the cyclic compounds, and we're expecting that they can stack up to form this type of channel structures by stacking up. Okay, this is the chemistry design. Sorry, and then if I just develop this type of a channel, then we believe because the interior surface must be like a Teflon, so it's repel water. So that the same thing happen in the channel, then the water and the wall, in between the water wall, there's very small reflection. So that the water goes very rapidly. This is what we have considered. Then we develop this ring that's formed the nano channel to realize ultra-fast water permeation. This is the first design. And then we chemists really wanted to make a diversity of the size. This is the smallest one. The other one is the largest one. Then we just simply change the microcyclic structures to see what is happening. So here you see the results. Alkalali is the something protein that all the spheric water permeation. Yes. Yes. Thank you. And the next one is carbon nanotube here. Yes. Something like that. Then our molecules here is much bigger than reported one. So we are very surprised. And the smallest one gives the highest value, which is 450 times higher than Alkalali. It's a surprising value. So we observe a clear porous wall effect, like a Teflon. So we are very happy, but we don't know why the smallest one gives the better performance. It is totally opposite from the theory. So initially we are very struggling, but finally we found the extremely important 3 papers that indicate that if you have water and if you add fluorous compound, then the hydrogen bonds clusters are broken. Then you obtain molecular water. So this is these papers indicate that. So we thought that the same thing happens here. So initially we have water clusters, water forms clusters, okay? Then if you change the wall from carbon to fluorous carbon, then you break clusters. Then if you narrow the channel, then you can completely break the water clusters. So what you have had here is a non-hydrogen bonded water. Is this liquid or gas or in between? If it is gas, then its diffusion coefficient could be 10,000 times larger than that of bulk water. So this was the expectation. Fortunately, we published a paper, but there is a doubt that if this type of things happen actually, and then by using a micro-ED quite recently, my student succeeded in obtaining the structure. Then at minus 68 degrees, then you observe the water molecules that do not form clusters, that are broken. And then if you just enhance the temperature to minus 68 to 43, then water gone. All molecules gone because they do not interact with each other. They just gone. So we successfully obtained that water can be actually incorporated into this fluorescent channel, and they do not form hydrogen bond. They are spreading. Yes. The other important things, because we submit this paper, and the reviewer mentioned that we need to do desalination. It's very tough for us because we really get rid of this strain, but we found that the 2 molecules, 2 tubes, smaller one, desalinate actually salt. So because of why this is happening, because the interior area is negative, minus. So it's repel minus ion. So if you have channels, then the chloride ion can be excluded, then the sodium at the same time could be excluded because of the charge neutralization rule you are saying. Because of this, we are able to realize desalination by using a small channel. Then where we are now, we are coming to this part. So I don't think that this is very realistic for the application, but I'd like to tell you that there's no hope of acceleration already. But by having this type of fundamental research, then we are able to encourage people working in that field to show how to get off the trade-off line. Yes, we appreciate 3 people for this work. And then thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you to all presenters. In celebration of the 10th anniversary of the Blade Water Forum this year, we are awarding the prizes based on a selection determined by the Blade Water Forum Organizing Committee. Some of you will notice that this year we have a new design for the European Water Awards. The connection between stone and water is an elementary dance, a timeless symbiosis that shapes landscapes and preserves life. Water, as essence of life, finds its home among the stones, nurtures ecosystems, and promotes biodiversity. Stones provide stability and a solid base on which life can flourish along riverbanks and along coasts. This dynamic relationship between stone and water reflects the fragile balance that is needed for life to thrive. Water, a symbol of vitality and renewal, relies on the presence of the stone to give it structure and direction. Stones, on the other hand, rely on water to erode, decompose, and form fertile soils that support planet growth and preserve ecosystems. 230 million years ago, on a reef at the edge of the shallow Tethys Sea, many different organisms lived and flourished in the warm, vibrant, undulating sea. They created massive coralline limestones with a hard skeletal work. This is the story of the Hotauia stone, which appears in different shades of gray, red, or green. It is unique, created by nature in their workshop without plans and patterns. The final beauty of the Hotauia stone is revealed in the hands of the masters of marmor Hotauia. And in order to present our first European Water Award in the category of improving drinking water quality, it is with great pleasure that we announce the initiation of a new partnership with Spirit Slovenia, public agency of the Republic of Slovenia, for the promotion of investment, entrepreneurship, and internationalization. The following is a brief introductory film about the agency.
Slovenia may be small in size, but it's big in its achievements and its investment potential. As a technologically developed and creatively orientated green country, Slovenia has gained international recognition in the past years, thanks to the exceptional work of its innovative companies and the worldwide communication campaign, I Feel Slovenia Green Creative Smart. Created by Spirit Slovenia Business Development Agency, it has but one goal: to highlight Slovenia's main competitive advantages and help foreign companies find new business or investment opportunities. With over 25 years of experience, Spirit Slovenia has become the primary source and single point of contact for potential foreign investors and international companies. To promote the country's cutting-edge business environment, Spirit Slovenia has chosen 41 best local companies as ambassadors for Slovenia's business. And although they excel in various fields, ranging from mobility, robotics, and digitization, to environmental technologies and creative industries, they are united in their sustainable efforts, smart solutions, and high-quality products. Doing business in green, creative, and smart Slovenia is fast and simple because of its reliable economy and experienced people who are always open to new ideas. Start your venture now and grow with Slovenia, a land of infinite potential for your business. Make the most of it.
Please welcome to the stage Mrs. Tamara Zajec-Blažić, Acting Director of Spirit Slovenia Business Development Agency.
Dear organizers, honorable guests, and participants, it is a real honor to be part of this year's Bled Water Forum. At Spirit Slovenia, we are glad to partner with organizations that are working on some of the most pressing challenges of our time. Access to clean and safe drinking water is certainly one of them. Events like today's are essential. They bring together experts, innovators, and decision makers to exchange ideas and present solutions that can move us forward. The focus of our agency is on supporting businesses, researchers, and entrepreneurs who are developing sustainable technologies and new ways of thinking. We are proud to back initiatives that connect innovations with real-world impact and help those ideas grow beyond borders. Slovenia positions itself as green, creative, and smart economy. These aren't just slogans. They reflect our national approach to growth and development. The European Water Award combines all three of those values. That's why we find it especially fitting to be part of your initiative. This year's European Water Award is the category of drinking water quality, and it highlights how essential it is to rethink the materials we use and the systems we rely on, especially when it comes to something as vital and as vulnerable as water. It is an excellent example of how research and development can lead to concrete environmental benefits. Let me close with the words of Sir David Attenborough. Never before have we had such an awareness of what we are doing to the planet, and never before have we had the power to do something about that. To all participating projects and organizers, congratulations, and thank you for using your expertise to help shape a better future.
Please stay on the stage. I invite us to join us here at the stage, Mr. Mario Gajic, to present the first award. So we are pleased to present the European Water Award in the category of improving drinking water quality to the remarkable discovery that focuses on creating a better tomorrow. A new durable plastic that won't contribute to microplastics pollution in oceans. This innovative material was developed by the Center of Emergent Matter Science at the RIKEN, a national research and development agency. The packaging made from this new plastic will also contribute to better water quality, both in terms of reduced pollution and the quality of water it holds. Mr. Takuzo Aida, please join us for the prize. A moment for a photo. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mrs. Zajec-Balajic. Mario, please stay for a moment. And to present our second award, I would like to invite to the stage Mr. Aleš Musar, First Gentleman of Slovenia. We are pleased to present the European Water Award in the category of protecting waters and water quality, rivers, lakes, seas, to the initiative that exemplifies remarkable collaboration between nations and organizations, aiming to enhance the well-being of the river basins communities and optimize water resource management. This is the first cross-border flood early warning system, the Sava River Flood Warning System, developed by and executed by the International Sava River Basin. Mr. Dragan Zeljko, please join us on the stage. A moment for the photo, please. Thank you. Thank you to the presenters and Well, congratulations to all the finalists. I believe this year's innovations were amazing, all 4 of them. And these innovations will undoubtedly shape a better future for drinking water quality and water resources. Well, this brings us to the grand finale of our awards ceremony. But this is not the time to stop the fun. The fun starts after we go out from the hall. Behind the door, there is very nice water cocktails waiting for you to try them out. You can also go downstairs out of the Villa Bled to the docks at the lake and see a demonstration of filtrating lakebed water to drinking water and actually taste it. And in the room on the left, you can observe an international water tasting and evaluation. Please join us outside and have fun.